terms of striking. St. Patrick now gets an opening. Another first time ever meeting between these two. This should be very interesting. Hold his gum. Is this guy sick or what? Who's going to hold your bubble gum after you've already chewed it? Please.
Is it double bubble?
I don't know. That's a very good question. Madux on a winning streak, along with other members of the Rage. Recent victory at the Side Street American Tavern was very, very noticeable. A hard-hitting battle that resulted in a big-time win. Great crowd still filing in for this spectacular. As the bell is sounded and the action has begun, Madux in the red, white, and black. And Jake St. Patrick in primarily black with silver trim. Madux has the size advantage in terms of height, in terms of the reach advantage and the weight. Jake St. Patrick, very explosive with his legs. This is a good matchup on paper. Jake St. Patrick has done well against other cruiserweights and light heavyweights in global professional wrestling, so this is a true test for him. Madux wants to walk out of here with a big-time win, just like he has in the past. But this will be a test for him in singles competition. In a singles effort, Tommy Madux will not have a tag team partner, and he will have to prove that he can go at it alone. But can he maintain the advantage? Jake St. Patrick with incredible matches with Brad Kevins and a recent defeat against Ivan Manson that will not dampen his spirits. He thinks that he can beat anyone in GPW. And Madux is on the top of his hit list right now with that huge scooping body slam. And he held him up for quite a bit of time, and that is a man that is equal or bigger than he is in terms of body weight. That just shows Jake St. Patrick's incredible upper body and lower body strength to hold him in midair for that amount of time. St. Patrick, the high flyer, we do have some limitations, of course, with the structure of the building, but that is not going to force Jake St. Patrick not to take risks as he hits a splash in midair, jumping about 7 feet in the air before dropping all of his body weight on the chest cavity of Madux as he tries to tighten in a reverse chin lock. Difference in styles here. It's the agility and the finesse of a Jake St. Patrick, who is very versatile in the ring, can wrestle a variety of different styles. Tommy Madux, no-nonsense competitor, great fielding on the baseball field combined with excellent small ball and great throwing skills and intangibles, excellent fielding. This is the all-around team player that the Rage has used in the past, and he's got an excellent regimen in terms of training, continues to keep himself lean and mean for all of the games on the field, the baseball field, as well as other battles that he has inside of the wrestling ring. Madux is also in red and white face paint, a tradition for the members of the Rage. And Jake St. Patrick getting in a cheap shot on Madux. He's not going to play by the rules tonight, apparently. And St. Patrick avoids disaster. And how nimble and quick he is. He got over the top rope with these. Wow! He threw him like a javelin upside down onto his back, and he almost put him away. Mitch playing one-on-one against Jack Moody, the GPW Battle Royale champion. Singles match later tonight, but right now it's all about Madux. Spinning elbow drop. St. Patrick is weaker now than he's ever been, and he almost got the win right there. Madux can't let up on Jake St. Patrick at all. Match 2 for a full card of action at the American Legion, right here in Tinley Park, Illinois. And Madux is giving Jake St. Patrick a tour of the baseball diamond and the wrestling ring at the same time. And Madux might be moments away from polishing off Jake St. Patrick in the ring in this one tonight. Whoa! That's one thing that the Rage are known best for, those hard-hitting chops and strikes. And they are relentless in terms of striking. You list that third one, and St. Patrick now gets an opening. A number of times you'll see that some of the athletes might hold back in other places, not here in global professional wrestling. They throw in their all every time out and then some. And St. Patrick nosedives in the middle of the ring. I think he's been knocked silly. This could be it. No, St. Patrick is still in it. St. Patrick has had his chest just totally paintbrushed. And he might have had the air and wind knocked out of his sails too. I think he picked him up by one of his braids. What power displayed by Madux with that press slam. And 2.5, says Stefano. Madux almost had him beat. Wait a minute. Just jabbed him right in the eye. How can that be legal? St. Patrick trying to choke Madux along the top rope in support. And St. Patrick has had a change of heart as of late. He feels like in recent matches against Spot Monkey Brad Kevins, against Ivan Manson, that he was mistreated by the fans, by the officials, by the company, and now he has a very bad attitude as a result. And he's letting all the fans know about how angry he is. St. Patrick continuing to throw his shoulder repeatedly into the corner, right into Madux's midsection. And so far, it is St. Patrick ruling this ring. Madux collapses, but St. Patrick can't get the win. You kidding me? Two tag team bouts scheduled to take place here tonight in addition to the multiple megastar GPW Battle Royale Championship final battle of the night. All still to come, but for now, it all is a matter of whether or not Madux can hold his own against Jake St. Patrick. Man, they went in all sorts of different directions, and Madux hit a roll-time lariat, knocking him inside out, but both men are down. The fans are making it known that they want to see Madux get the win, but a 2 count there, not enough, says Lou Tafano. St. Patrick can't even use his legs to stand. He needs the ropes just to cling on anything for support. Madux in the middle of the ring with the waist lock, around the waist. Wait a minute, that mule kick just went upwards between the legs of Madux. Tafano didn't see it. St. Patrick with the roll-up and the pants. Are you kidding me? St. Patrick gets the win on that? I don't like that at all. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Jake St. Patrick! The low blow and the roll-up from behind. A cheap shot when the official didn't see it. And Jake St. Patrick has scored a big, huge upset win here tonight against the Regis Tommy Madux, who is still down, holding his middle in pain and agony. And now an argument is going down between the official and Madux. St. Patrick has stunned this crowd and walks away with the victory at the very end. And Jake St. Patrick can primarily force Jake St. Patrick not to take risks. Madux is giving Jake St. Patrick a tour of the baseball diamond and the wrestling ring. One of his braids. What power displayed by St. Patrick, continuing to throw his shoulder repeatedly into the corner, right into Madux's midsection, like around the waist. Wait a minute, that mule kick just went upwards between the legs of Madux. Tafano didn't see it. St. Patrick with the roll-up and the pass.